ye old vintage, but this isn't vintage, but you know, it could be helpful. So let's get right into this. So the story about this power supply is it does not turn on whatsoever. This green light does not work. It doesn't even charge battery or anything like that. So we're gonna take it apart, inspect it. We don't need that. There's a lot of stuff there, but you got to be careful with these things because, you know, your wires can, if they get pretty frayed, they can touch, which this has happened numerous times before. Yeah, they touch. I don't know if these have touched before. I kind of think they might have. Anyway, we don't need the cable there right now. We're gonna pull our little fuse-a-talatas. I don't know, I just said something weird. Don't try this at home. That fuse is okay. Ouch. Next fuse. That one's okay. Next fuse. That one's okay. Next fuse. That one's okay. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave these out. I better have some viewers. This ought to be good. I'm holding my camera in one hand, and it's really hard. So I do that. You gotta make it quicker, so. Oh, just hold it. Well, give me a moment. Pay attention to what you're doing. Luckily, I didn't break anything. There we go. That was embarrassing. Maybe now I can actually... There we go. Now we're going to manually remove the screws. One did fall somewhere. Oh, there it is. So this takes 120 volts in and turns into, I believe, 12. Pretty good charger. Battery charger. Oh, I'm going to town. I wish. There we go. Now, because where these screws are and what they're holding, I'm just gonna put them in one pile. No need to separate them. You know, I have a record time of taking a 4-stroke motor apart in an hour and a half out in the great outdoors. And I had no idea how to take it apart before. Okay, so what we're speculating here is that somehow, well, I was told in speculation that somehow this got pulled out and possibly unplugged something, but I don't see how that's possible. We've got a lot of heat stuff. The first thing we're going to do is look at this fuse. If that fuse is busted, yeah, we got to figure out what kind of fuse that is. Oh, actually, 30 amp fuse. That would actually be kind of hard to replace. I think I have some. I'm not sure. But this doesn't even produce power, I don't think, so. Something in here is blown up. We gotta find out what it is. Don't look at the silicone and think that, you know, the capacitors are all destroyed. That's not what it is. All those capacitors and stuff are nothing to worry about. What does this switch do? Stage 3, fixed output. Yeah, there's nothing. So, I am still not sure what the heck happened. So, we gotta find out what happened. Come on, I need some viewers. I'm just kidding, I didn't shock myself at all whatsoever. Didn't shock myself. I mean, if this thing was on, I wouldn't want to touch that. Or that. Actually, I probably shouldn't. There's a lot of voltage that goes through here. A lot of voltage. We got our fan that will momentarily turn on when our thermostat is detecting warmth, which I'm not sure where the thermostat is. There should be a thermostat somewhere. Maybe it's built into the fan. Or there's a timer switch. Or a momentary switch or whatever. Or oh, did I just find it? I think that's the thermostat right there. Yep, that's the thermostat. Thermostat is right there. Okay. Good to know. This is a big capacitor. Whoa, 200 volts, and I forgot how to read the Faraday thing. So, yeah. Looking at this fuse, there's a good possibility that fuse is busted, blown, shot, done for. If any of you guys see anything out of the ordinary, let me know. Which I'm not seeing anything for seriousness. I mean, the thing that would be concerning to me is a capacitor. That's what these are. Anything that looks like that is a capacitor. That smaller, that's a capacitor. Capacitor. They look like little batteries, but they're not batteries. They store voltage. I think that's what they do. Yeah. Not a condenser, a capacitor. Why would I think it would be a condenser? Doesn't matter. I suppose it's possible that something internally was shorted out from wires touching, or maybe the battery in the car was doing some crazy stuff, or the car shorted out and shorted this out. I'm not sure. I mean, there's a good possibility that something here is toast. There's a good possibility. Just keep looking for something that's appearing to be burned, scorched, or something. I'm not seeing much. Well, I think that wraps up this video, which was absolutely useless. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you saw anything out of the ordinary, let me know. This is kind of important. So yeah, like and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Or entertaining. Or just for the people that want to know what's in these things. I think I've talked enough. Alright, see you around.